All right, so we just came off the Lions' overtime thrilling victory here, Sunday Night Football. Let's go through the highlights in some detail. What a game. What a great game it was. We'll call this Johnny G After Dark. It's late right now. I mean, did I call this or what? Cooper Kupp dominated today. Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp just straight up destroyed the Lions today and almost beat them. I mean, their short passing game was dominant early. These little out routes all day. Scary, good. They really were. And I think they're lucky that Puka went out, because if he stays in the game, who knows what else the Rams offense does here in the second half. Yeah, they were good all day long. Matthew Stafford, again, just putting up big numbers against the Lions defense. They just can't solve him, but, I mean, a lot of teams can't. It's like you don't want to overreact too much to this, right? And it's not like Terry Arnold got burned. I mean, you could say some things about Carlton Davis, I think, in this game. He dropped the interception. I think he didn't make a play here and there. I think he could have made. It is what it is. But hopefully the Lions will improve on that. Rams start up 3-0. I thought both offenses were a little bit slow. Monty. They should have leaned on Monty a little more, I thought. I mean, obviously you got to get Gibbs involved, and he will be dynamic, but Monty proved exactly to be, who he is. Tough nose, and the guy you need to lean on in the right times. So he starts off big again. We're already into the second quarter. Not much offense in the first quarter at all. Good to get Sammy involved. A lot of time for Goff there, but that's like a throwaway. If he gets it, fantastic, but that's a throwaway. And this is the test for Jake Bates, you know what I mean? He was good today. He went 2 for 2, and we'll get to the one that probably mattered the most. But he was good. That's what you want from him. 2 short field goals. 3-3 at this point here, getting to the middle of the second quarter. We had a lot of fun. We did the first time full game live kind of watch along with me. It was kind of a work in progress this time through. I mean, I did it just for the membership this time. We might keep it that way for a while as we sort of establish that routine. But I'll start to do a little bit more live here and there. And then obviously we'll have these kind of videos for members and all the free stuff that'll still be there for you, regardless if you keep a membership, stay around, just want to subscribe, however you want to be involved here at Johnny Guest Sports. You can get involved. Goff to J-Mo, baby. That was the first of many big plays here from J-Mo. He also had the injury scare. I was worried about him a little bit. This is Gibbs' turn now. He kind of takes over. I mean, the Lions like to split time between these guys. It's almost like they gave David Montgomery the first quarter, and then Gibbs got the second quarter, and then it was really just, best available based on scheme in the second half. But then in overtime, obviously, it was, Monty heavy, and we'll get there. That's where the injury almost crept into play. Let's take a look at that one more time. That's an interesting one to see. He rounds the corner. He's looking good. His right leg stuck hard. I don't know. And he laid there for a minute like, oh, boy. But he was up. He was ready to go. And obviously, he came back big. Gibbs. He was good today. This where he punches it in. Oh, yeah, they had the replay on this one. Yep. He was in. Man, the Rams really were celebrating like they had a ball. And that was not the case whatsoever. But they ended up going back to review, and here it is. Touchdown. Just tough running backs, fighting for the extra yardage today. And it paid dividends in more ways than one. Here's the first one. How many times are they going to review this one here in the replay? Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Is there a body part down? Not that I see. Right. So he reaches, and does he cross the plane with the ball before?
Touchdown, Lions. So we're back in it now. End of the second half. This is where the Rams just drove right down the field. That's a good catch. Pitch and catch right there. Not much yardage, but again, they were good all day. Matthew Stafford was good all day. And that's why. That's right, personal foul. Ouch. Ouch. Hutch had kind of a slow start. Got beat around the corner a few times. Some things here and there, but he recovered well. Got the big sack at the end of the game. Yeah, Rams were humming. Rams be humming at this point, and we get a little lucky here. Look at that play. That's unbelievable. Branch goes flying. That's a great play by Stafford to get out of that sack. Scramble, flip play. That one was tough, though. Across the middle, kind of light toss. Good play by Kirby. And a huge play for the Lions. Ended up being big in this game, long term.
We've been talking about how many offensive linemen they're missing.
On third down, deep drop, Goff taking the shot downfield.
Deep to Waymo. Get in there, buddy. Big play in this game. And at this point, you kind of breathe a sigh of relief for the Lions. You're like, oh, thank goodness. But then it's just Rams time. Basically, from this highlight forward until the OT, until the end of the game, it's just all Rams now. We're going to watch this whole thing because Matt Stafford was good again. He wanted this win. And him and Cooper Kupp were just you know, MVP level, ultimate elite status stuff today. Considering what they had on the offensive line, considering Puka going down, I mean, all the other things considered, they were so good. That's the penalty there. Yeah, he got a little grabby. So, I mean, again, things you're going to take out of this, Terrion and some of the younger guys. Obviously, the defense wasn't overwhelmingly great. That's a tough run right there. Getting towards the end of the third quarter now in this case. Kyron Williams was pretty good here. He, again, not fantastic, but good enough. Had it when they needed it. That's a tough run right there. Good touchdown. And really gave the Rams all the momentum here in this game. They took over. I mean, Lions are still up by a touchdown, but they were not doing much here. Rams get the stop they need, get the ball back. Scary moments. Oh, yeah. I think everyone just kind of got lost here a little bit, and then you get the fumble there on the tackle. Lions didn't give up a ton of big plays, like big plays. Obviously, this is the standout play here, but I think that's really it's a great catch and run. And again, the Rams offense was really getting it. Ooh, we got the flag there. That wasn't an egregiously bad penalty, but again, just a little grabby. Things you'll work on, take out of this. And then the Lions get, again, I don't want to say lucky because it was a true penalty, but they get the hold on Hutchinson here, and they bring him back. Otherwise, that was the right play. Bring him back. Bring him back. I was okay with that. That was a tough one to take there for a moment. Nothing there. Is that Branch in coverage? Yeah, Branch was good. He was good. When he was involved, he was good. He came up and helped in the run game as well. Rams pulled within 4 there with that field goal. So, good hold there for the Lions. But, you know, again, they needed to get something going, and they just couldn't do it. They had gotten already backed up for a penalty. I think it was false start in this case. And then again, oh, yeah, that's right, Goff. I'm sorry, Michael Vick? No, Jared Goff. That's right. Good scramble. Don't need many of those, though. There's J-Mo continuing his big day. That was safe. That's the right play. Don't do too much. Oh, boy. Amon-Ra takes a boom right there, too. Kennedy actually on the field. Look at that. Tom got some time. I didn't realize he got on the field. I didn't see him when we went live there, but he did get on the field. That was a tough throw, almost impossible catch, and the defender makes a good play. So fourth quarter, mid-fourth quarter, Rams with the ball, down 4, and again, things just had flipped. All the momentum after that interception as well, just continuing that. And Stafford just throwing dimes. All of his wide receivers, getting everybody involved. He was really good. Not enough defensive line for the Lions. Honestly, I mean, there was pressure at certain times, but they didn't get home a ton. Davenport had half a sack along with Levi, but that was early, and then after that they disappeared. Not enough Lee McNeil. Oh, nice little duck out of there. His pocket presence is so good. How does Cooper get that open? He just, oh, that's right. He got lost on the shuffle around. He was motioning across, came back, and Carlton Davis, of course, tripped. Here it is. Yeah, it's just, again, you hope that's not a sign of things to come. You know, this unathletic cornerback is your number one. I'm not saying he's terrible or even worse than Cam Sutton was, but my goodness. Oh. Maybe the difference in the game. Let's take one more peek at that. Oh, you got to have it. You got to have it. You got to have it. Now, again, that forced a fourth down either way, but that flips the field a little bit because I think Jack knocks them back underneath the 10. Look, they're coming from behind here. So it changed the game. Scary. I was nervous. Man, I was nervous here. I'm thinking, are we really going to let this slip? Really going to let week one out of our hands here at home? To their credit, we'll see what happens and talk about it, but it was a nerve-wracking moment there for a little bit. Close to 2 minutes, just over his reach there. Now they got to have it, and they made some plays. Laporta, of course, and he takes the helmet hit, which is the big thing. I mean, that put him within field goal range there, so they knew they could play with some stuff. I don't think they did enough here at the very end of the game in regulation. They're moving it pretty well right this moment. But then it kind of shuts down. Here's a 2nd and 10 play. J-Mo, I think if I think if he gets upfield there, rather than trying to cut around him, I think he has something more, but that's okay. But that stops a little bit of momentum. You miss there. And now you got to take the field goal with 20 seconds to go. And again, there's your pressure kick. It's close, 32-yarder only, but you got to have it, and he hit it, so you're happy for that. And then they get the stop here, obviously, with Aiden. That's a big sack. That's a big moment. I mean, obviously, it's counting down their desperation, but you got to have a moment, and he got it. And the Lions get the toss and just put their foot on the gas with their running game. You know, just doing a little bit of this. I mean, this was a nice play here to Leaf. Around the corner. It wasn't a huge gap play, but at least extended the defense enough to now they can just boom to Monty right up the middle. Gash. Oh man, just running hard. He wanted it. He was taking this game on his shoulders, and he did it. It's really nice to see the Lions kind of stretch their legs here with what is their bread and butter. Boom, Gash. Running hard. Just wanted it more than everybody else. Little Gibbs. Again, got to keep the defense honest. Spreading them sideline to sideline and back to Monty. Bam. Gash. Muscle. Bang. 1st and goal. Monty. Game. Just fantastic way to finish it up there. I mean, again, some ups and downs. Week one's going to bring you some fun. But it was great to see the Lions pull it out there at the end. That's good stuff. It was a good game. Matthew Stafford was good. Cooper Kupp was good. Obviously, Monty here capping it off. Great celebration in Detroit. J-Mo showing up in week one. So a lot of fun things to come here for the Lions this season. Thanks for coming along for the week one highlight reaction. I'll see you guys for future videos. Have a great day. Go Lions.